big news is I passed my first semester of medical school and I'm so happy. Hey everyone, welcome back to aDashofMo, and today I'm going to be doing Q&A Sunday, and I'm going to be giving y'all my huge update since I haven't had an update since November. So I really appreciate y'all sticking in with me and continuing to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And one of my New Year's resolutions was to do better with social media, so I am definitely going to work on that. So the first question we have is, hi, thank you so much for your videos. I find them very inspiring and motivational for someone who wants to go to medical school like me. I would like to know what courses are you taking the first and second semester of medical school, and what textbooks are you using to study? Also, what textbooks and other studying resources did you use to study science-related courses? As an undergrad, it would be very useful to have some textbooks and studying resources recommendations, also some study tips on how to deal with all the big amount of things you have to learn in med school. Okay, so let's break it down. Thank you so much for your comment. I greatly appreciate it. So my first semester, I took medical genetics, contemporary foundations of medicine, and I took also, I have a list, I took anatomy, physiology, histology, biochemistry, doctoring skills, and OPMP. And now for second semester, I'm going to look forward to OPMP, physiology, pathology, histology, doctoring skills, anatomy, and biochem. So I took 22 hours last semester, and then this semester will be 20 hours. I'm just putting that out there since I was curious as an undergrad how many credit hours medical school students take. So that's what that was that. And then so the textbooks, it definitely depends on your teacher, what school you go to, your professor, and so it just depends. I mean, I could list you I could list the textbooks, but it wouldn't be quite helpful since medical schools they all have their different requirements. And same with my undergrad, I use the books that my professors required, so it just really depends on the school. It wouldn't really be that helpful for me to just list you what textbooks I used since some people use different textbooks. The next one is, you are so sweet and bubbly. Thank you. How are your grades so far in med school? So I survived my first semester and I'm so glad I passed everything. I'm so grateful and happy, and I can't tell y'all how great it felt to know that I officially passed everything. It was like the best day of my life, literally. The next question is, what MCAT prep program did you use? I am having a hard time picking a program. So first of all, before I say anything about the program that I did end up using, I just want to remind you that I do have an advice you should know before taking the MCAT video, so you should definitely watch that. But also, it really doesn't matter what program you do pick as long as you use the resources that they provide you and you use it religiously and you just do all the homeworks that they require of you, and even the non-required homeworks, and just do them and just dedicate that time whenever you're going to study for it and eventually take it. Just use those resources. I personally went with Princeton Review. I can't speak on the other programs regarding how good they are, or I can't really compare since I only took Princeton Review, but I've heard mixed reviews about all of the programs. But again, my advice to you is, pick a program, but also use the resources, because all the programs provide you with the resources that are helpful for you to prepare for the MCAT adequately if you just do what they ask of you. I did not do that. I was a really bad MCAT prepper. So just my personal advice. And then the next one is, hi Mo, your videos are great. I am a freshman in college, double majoring in biology and chemistry. I'm hoping to get into medical school. Do you think it's important to have a 4.0 GPA to get into medical school? Also, did you take any other courses in undergrad that were not required to take your mind off all the science work? Thank you. Your videos inspired me to get to med school. You give great insight to med school, and you should do a day in the life video one day. So thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate this. This is like a really good comment. So first of all, that's really awesome how you're double majoring. Kudos to you. I could not do that. I think it's important to have a 4.0? No, it definitely is not required for you to have it. I mean, sure, if you get it, it'll be important for you, but not many people have a solid 4.0 from undergrad going into medical school. So it just really depends. Getting into medical school has so many factors, and one number is not going to make or break you completely. So also, did I take any other courses? Yes, I did. So I was a biology major, and then I minored in medicine and society from the honors college, and then I got some AP course credit, thank goodness. But also, I wanted to also say that I did end up getting a certificate in corporate entrepreneurship, which through my undergrad they provided, and I only had to take 2 additional courses, and they were business courses, and I loved them so much. And I think it's really important that doctors should know the business side of things and not just the sciencey stuff. But I took that and I loved the courses so much. And yes, so I did take those 2 classes, but I didn't just try and graduate in 4 years, and if it doesn't happen, that's okay too. But I was just really big on graduating on time and being considered a full-time student still to obtain my scholarships. And yes, but I did take those 2 business classes to get that corporate entrepreneurship certificate. So I thought that was so cool. And that's great. Thank you so much for your comment. And I will vlog for y'all tomorrow technically on Tuesday, because I am starting school then. So I will vlog and I will post that shortly. The next comment is, hey Mo, welcome back. I was worried about you. Well, now I'm back again. I noticed in your first or second video that you showed us you have a little Boston Terrier. I'm interested in bringing my baby Chihuahua with me to medical school, wherever that will be, either US or Caribbean. I'm worried about not being able to have time for him. Any tips or advice, things of importance I should know? So thank you so much for your comment. And yes, I do have a little Bostie. Her name is Mila. And yes, I know that was a huge thing for me too, but the thing is, almost everyone I know who has they have some kind of pet during medical school, so I didn't feel alone. There was this one time where we were allowed to bring our dogs to this get-together, and then everyone had a dog. So, I mean, it's possible. What I did do, however, the last 2 weeks of school, since I really wanted to end this semester strong, I did leave my dog with my parents for a few weeks. And yeah, I mean, it is nice to not have to worry about taking care of another animal, or like having to have the commitment to take them outside so that they can do their business and stuff like that. But she is such a great stress reliever. I don't feel lonely when I have her. So honestly, I have her now with me coming into second semester. So I would say maybe, I don't know, it really depends on you if you think you can carve out the time for them and if they are high maintenance or low maintenance. My dog specifically is not that high maintenance at all. And by the way, I also have a little Chihuahua back at home and a little Pekingese. So I hope that one day I can see pictures of that Chihuahua, because They're so cute. But yes, but it definitely depends on you. Let me know what you end up doing, and good luck to you trying to get into medical school. Let me know if you get in this cycle. So thank you for your comment. The next one is, hi, I'm from the Caribbean and was wondering what were the 4 Caribbean schools that you applied to and what made you feel comfortable applying to them. So I did a lot of research about the Caribbean medical school since I know that there are so many. And I applied to Ross University, St. George's, Saba, and the 4th one always escapes me. Saba, Ross, St. George's, ACU, American Caribbean University, I believe. So yes, I applied to those 4, and I saw that those were the ones, it was like a blog post or something. I'm sorry, it was like so long ago, even though it really wasn't long ago. It feels long ago. There's a blog post that says why those 4 are kind of like the best ones to apply to, mainly because of their residencies, the amount of people that get into the residencies and what types of residencies they get into. I looked at those, and then also which ones were more accepted in the US after they got their schooling at those Caribbean medical schools. But yeah, but I mean, it's your personal preference which ones you want to apply to, but those were the 4 that I applied to, and that's why I felt comfortable applying to them, was because of the reputation that it had in the US and then the residency programs that they got accepted to. So yeah, that's that for the questions. So now it's my huge update. I haven't updated y'all in forever, so big news is I passed my first semester of medical school, and I'm so happy. Still brings me joy just to think about it, but I am dreading the second semester. We got our exam schedule recently, and let me tell you all this. So my finals week for the last 2 weeks of December was crazy. So I had the first, it's not really a final because it's just like the last exams from our subjects, but people called it finals week, so what the heck. So Tuesday, so this is just the last week of school that we have left. That Tuesday I had what exam is this? This exam is, I had an OPMP exam, and then that same week, Friday, I had my integrated test, and then come that Monday, I had an anatomy exam, and yeah, so there was 3 tests crammed into 6 days, and it was crazy, just crazy. And then we had school on Tuesday, which was a bummer, but it was like a chill day of class, and I got to see everyone before we left, so that was good too. But coming up for this semester, it's even worse. So the last 8 days of the semester, I will have Monday an OPMP exam, Wednesday a pathology exam, Friday an integrated exam. Then the next Monday, I have a huge doctoring skills exam that you have to pass. And then on that Tuesday, I have my anatomy exam. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exams crammed into 8 days. I thought we already had it bad first semester, but no, it's like even worse second semester, so I'm kind of scared. But anyway, so huge update that I have to give y'all. So that was that, and then let's see, so I had a bunch of exams the last I updated y'all, and I had Thanksgiving break, and I enjoyed that. It was such a short break, but it was good. And I ended up, okay, so things that I accomplished first semester, basically first semester in a nutshell. Survived taking 22 credit hours, and then I ended up becoming an officer for this pediatrics group that we have in school. So I'm so happy to be the first year representative, and I'm really happy that I have an officer position going into this first year. And then also I ended up getting accepted to do research at my local hospital in Houston, or one of the local hospitals in Houston, since there's a lot. But I got accepted to do research for the summer over there, so I'm super, super excited. And it's at a children's hospital, so I'm really happy that I'm going to be working with pediatric patients and getting the clinical research experience that I've been wanting for so long. Since I've done bench research in undergrad, I definitely am looking forward to this change, and I'm so happy that I got a research opportunity for this summer. So this summer, I'm such a, like, I have to plan my life like so many times, or so many like months in ahead, or even years sometimes, because that's how I am. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing research, and then also, so the summer is going to be research and reviewing for the boards. Not necessarily studying ahead of time, but reviewing what I've learned in first year so that I don't forget it going into second year. So that's very important. And also, those were like the three huge things. And I'm just really glad that I got to spend time with my family and my friends during the break, and I hope that y'all had a great break too. So that's pretty much it. I was just, during the break, I basically slept and watched Netflix, and it was really relaxing. I basically was in hibernation mode. But yeah, I really want to hear what y'all did though over the break. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like this video if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to comment so I can answer your questions for next week's Q&A Sunday. And I hope that I hope to vlog more for y'all for this new year coming up. And also, don't forget to follow me on social media at aDashofMo. And oh yeah, another thing that I forgot to tell y'all, I got a haircut, so it's still long because I like long hair, but it's not as long as before. But yeah, so that's my huge update. And I guess, oh yeah, study tips too. So some study tips. Well, this first semester was a super, super huge transition. So I need to allocate more time to studying for sure. Like, just be more strict with my time. And I can give y'all more study tips in the next video that I make. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.